decided to make one more video just for the hell of it. So I'm gonna do a double upload. Hopefully we can get a triple, baby. But who the hell knows? Who the hell knows if that will happen? So this video, getting mad over little things, over trivial things. It may be like, if you're driving a truck, your truck breaks down and all that stuff, and you're stuck in the middle of the road. Believe it or not, that stuff is trivial. Even if you need to go to work, if you need to go to work, you call your boss and say, hey, my truck broke down. It's gonna take me a little while to get there, or I might not get there at all. And then they'll probably say some stupid shit like, oh, that's not an excuse. Oh, if your truck was shit, why didn't you just take it to a mechanic earlier, or whatever the fuck. But then you can be like, hey, listen, if you want me to go there, come pick me up, do your job. You tell them something like that, and then you see what happens and all that fucking bullcrap. But people just gotta stick up for themselves. If you stick up for yourself, you're doing something right, even if it's at the cost of losing your job or losing like relationships, parents, children, if you have kids, wives, and all that stuff. But people come and go out of your life now more than ever, like a revolving door. People's priorities are not straight. They're focused on the fucking wrong things, and I don't know how else to say it. The family is dead. Lots of stuff are dead or almost dying. It's like nothing's fun anymore. Like Disney fucked Star Wars, Disney fucked Marvel, Disney, Warner Brothers fucked DC. All these shows, all these things I used to like, they're absolutely fucked. And honestly, I don't blame. Like they say that I don't know who, but like who are directing these Star Wars films and Marvel, but they were directed by women, I think. But I don't know. So they obviously fuck things up because they don't know how to fucking write this good shit. They take something good and they fuck it up. They just manage to fuck it up. But honestly, I blame men for that fucking bullshit. They allowed that shit to happen. These millennial dudes. Like I don't want to spread hate or anything, but millennial dudes are whipped. They're whipped by their girlfriends. They're whipped by women. They're whipped by their lives. They have no balls. They don't know how to stand up for themselves. And I hate saying this, but I gotta say it because I'm holding it with my chest, and I see it all the time. These dudes, I don't know what the hell they think, bro. They disappointed us. They failed the generation that came before them, and the generation after, Generation Alpha, is, we can work with that. It's up to Gen Z to show them what's right and what's wrong. They're corrupt by their parents, by TV, social media. They're watching porn at a young age, like 8 years old, 6 years old. That's so fucked up. No kid should have to fucking go through that, but they're going through that. But we should take it easy on them. Don't inflict the same pain that other generations before us inflict onto them. But sometimes, I admit, they could be too far gone to be saved. If that's the case, you gotta do what you gotta do. Show them what's right and what's wrong. Any means necessary, except violence. You don't want to hit a kid, no matter what the fuck they do to you, because you go to jail. So yeah, stuff like a truck breaking down. You getting coffee and the person is late with the coffee, and you get angry. You're just like, where the hell is my damn coffee? Why can't you do your job? Why are you so slow? Why are you so stupid? It's usually these fucking blue-collar guys that have anger issues, that are so fed up with their jobs and their freaking lives, and their wife is probably cheating on them. They probably have small dicks. They probably have all sorts of issues. They don't even go to therapy. But I make 6 figures. I'm a contractor. I'm self-made. I got a business and whatnot. Bro, you got anger issues. Deal with that first, bro. You got to deal with that. So yeah, those kind of things are trivial. But what's not trivial? the time you spend with your loved ones, the time you spend with your relationships, those things really need more time and effort than anything else. And yourself, take care of yourself, take care of your health. Sometimes I know it sucks getting to the gym, lifting weights and all that stuff. I don't really lift weights. I used to, but not anymore. What I do more is like martial arts and calisthenics, so I stick to that stuff. Sometimes I lift weights, but not as much as I used to. I can't even bench that much, to be honest. But I could do like a lot of pull-ups, so there's that. I don't got a gym membership no more. Shit just got too expensive with food, gym memberships, clothes, books and stuff like that. Like, it sucks I had to tell like men this, but yeah, y'all need a shower every single day. Cleanliness is holiness and all that stuff. Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, social media is triggering. It is triggering, okay? And YouTube and all that stuff. Yes, you have people that are funny as hell making all these videos and all that stuff. And I generally had a good laugh watching this guy on Instagram. He was fucking crazy. He's insane. I don't know what his channel was, what his Instagram was. If not, I would share it. But what happened was he'd do these crazy things. He went into a place to ask for like a $2 million loan, and it was so that, I don't know, it had something to do with Trump, I think. He was like predicting when Trump would say skibbity before the election, and he literally was just like trolling this woman. Oh my gosh. What else would he do? He would pretend to be a real employee and go to like a Pizza Hut and Subway, and he'd be like, oh, it's my first day here. And they'd actually let him behind the counter and start working, and it was fucking... That guy is on a whole another plane of existence, on a whole another level. He lives in another fucking dimension. I think he lives in the 5th or 6th dimension, even the 7th dimension on Earth, bro. Like, you gotta have balls to do something like that. It's crazy, and it was hilarious. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen. Like, I watch podcasts, I watch people making videos, and they're not as funny as they used to be. Like, something died within them and they just become these corporate shills, or they talk about these stuff that just suck. They don't really know what the hell they're talking about anymore. And it sucks seeing like something that was once funny just turn to complete shit. And also what triggers me on social media, I don't know, I watched this post about the 2008 financial crisis. It was the Occupy Wall Street type shit. So you had a bunch of people protesting, and the video showed people protesting quote unquote, because that wasn't a protest, let's be honest, just people standing around and all that shit. And from the balcony you could see like rich people, these like rich investors, these rich type of dudes, they're laughing, they're like everyone's having a good time and all that shit in their balconies. And I don't know, that just triggered me. And there were people in the comments saying all kinds of stuff like those people deserve to die. No one deserves to die, even if they do something as shitty as that. There were people saying, oh, those guys should just work more hours. Nobody wants to work more hours. Like, what the hell, dude? Everyone just wants to go to their job, get paid a lot of money, and make minimal effort. That's what everyone wants. You can tell me otherwise, but if you think otherwise, you're kind of blind, and I think you're not seeing things the way they are. Yeah, it was triggering to see those rich dudes mock the protesters. But you know what was more triggering? The protesters didn't even know how to protest. Like, from what I hear, from what I was told one time, is that the cops literally told the protesters to move, and they moved. They didn't even put up a fight. They just stood there. And when the cops were moved, oh, go here, go here, go here. They went there, and then they got closed in, and eventually, like, the protests just stopped. And that's more triggering. Like, people don't even know how to protest. They don't even know how to fight. They don't even know how to, like, stand up for themselves, or represent themselves, or advocate for the things that they really want. You know, if you want to get something, you got to advocate it. You got to fight for it some way or not. I'm not saying use violence. I'm not saying to use sticks and stones, but you know, no one deserves to get hurt, really. Uh, but you know, you got to do something extra when an authority or authoritative figure tells you to move and you're protesting. You don't move. It's either uh, you all get arrested or no one gets arrested. Like have some balls, have some courage, have a plan, have a decency, like study military strategy or some shit and come up with a decent plan. I don't know what the fuck to tell these guys. Maybe when we start protesting, when it's our turn to protest, Gen Z will do things right. We'll do things better. But yeah, that's all I wanted to rant about. So yeah, 2 videos. I got a kill streak of 2 videos. That's nice. Hopefully, I'll do 3 or 4 or 5 or 6, whatever the hell I feel like doing. Alright, see you guys. Thanks for watching the video.